what you want, what you want.
Hello, I'm the Godless Engineer, of course, and I'm just sitting here with my beer, ready to bash my head in, because Feuerstein has put out another video with some new bullshit. So, how about we delve into this yet another layer of idiocy that this man has woven into our brains. We're going to see amazing things like an inability to grasp basic science, thinking that getting fat is adaptation. So, what is his first claim in this video? Let's find out.
Well, yes, it's true. They've started threatening me. In fact, they told me that if I ever posted one of these videos again, well, the hate mail that came in said that they were going to kill me.
Okay, even I have to admit I have succumbed to this. In the first video that I posted that was a rebuttal to him, I made the claim that I do get death threats and threats of violence. Haha! Evidence! Christian Christopoulos. You should all kill yourselves and all die horrible deaths and take the tampon out of your lady parts, you dumb bitches. People like you are what's wrong with America, you dumb pieces of shit. Kick rocks. James Pennington. Laugh out loud. Sad life, man. Oh well, it's your soul. You can never say that you wasn't old, though. You already lost, bud. Oh, and I won't be back. I feel sorry for your family. They have a loser for a dad. Have a wonderful day, and oh yeah, you're blocked, by the way. Ha ha ha, I don't give a shit. Block me all you want to. That just means that I don't have to deal with your shit anymore. Joseph Martin. What are you, stupid or retarded? And Take Religion Out of Public Schools is a page I created. That's just ignorant that you would message me like with that. God should be in schools. Muhammad Zubair. Why don't you send a naked drawing of your mother, you fucking cheap fuck? Your father should have used a condom that night. I don't care. I don't care that I get these messages. I do post them on my Facebook page, but I don't make a big deal out of them like this guy.
You want to talk about science versus the Bible? Let's do that. Because if we were going to go back and really look at science, let's look at the scientific theory that used to believe that the world was flat.
The scientific theory that the world was flat? Really? Are you hearing yourself, Josh? I don't think you are. I don't know what you have to support this. If it's Columbus, you're going to be sorely mistaken.
Until Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, scientists believed that the earth was flat.
See, I knew it. It was going to be Columbus. I must be psychic or something. I don't know. Anyways, okay, look. Aristotle in 330 BC first suggested that it was spherical, that the earth was spherical, and then that idea spread throughout the ages until it was pretty much common knowledge. So in 1492, this wasn't a new idea that the earth was round. That's not even, I don't even think Josh really properly has read up on Christopher Columbus, because and this is just me literally pulling out from the top of my head. He was actually trying to get to Asia. He didn't actually think that the world was flat. He didn't think he was going to fall off the edge of the earth. He was trying to find a new trade route. So I don't know where you're getting your information from, Josh, but I really think you need to check the sources on that information.
Let's look at the Bible, because the Bible in the book of Job and Isaiah, well, it actually says that the world is a circle. You see, the Bible was right. Science had to change its opinion.
You're also wrong on the fact that the Bible says that the world was spherical, because you actually say circle here. So, this is a sphere. This is a circle. Now, Josh, which one does the earth look like? I can guarantee you it's not this one over here. It's not the circular one. And, oh, you want biblical verses in order for me to back that up? In Daniel 4:10 through 11, he talks about a quote-unquote dream that he had where he was standing upon a mountain and looking at all the kingdoms of the earth. The only way that is possible is if the earth is flat. If it is a spherical earth, there is no way that you could see all the way around the earth. Okay? There is no angle from anywhere on the earth where you could see on the other side of it. Okay? And if you're really gonna say, well, that was a dream, it actually occurs 3 more times in the Bible where the devil actually takes Jesus, where he can see everything. So apparently, according to the Bible, referenced several times in the Bible, there is a point on the earth where you can see every single part of the earth. That is just not true. Now, there's also the 4 corners of the earth that occurs in 2 verses. Isaiah 11:12 and Revelation 7:1. It doesn't talk about how the earth is spherical. It doesn't even talk about how it's circular.
In fact, it was science that used to believe that not only was the earth flat, but that it was literally built upon a foundation. Well, the Bible told us in Job and Isaiah as well, again, that the earth was actually suspended in the air, in the cosmos, in the solar system. And yet it was that the Bible was right, way ahead of its time.
Okay, I'd love for you to point out where science actually says this, because if I remember correctly, it's actually Job 38:4 and 5 that actually say that the earth is built on a foundation. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding, who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? What it seems like to me so far in just these first few seconds of this is that you're actually taking claims that the Bible has made and say that science is saying it.
While science, yet again, had to change its opinion. You see, it is that for a long time people have believed in what's been called science, but science doesn't disprove the Bible. Science, or real science at least, actually proves the Bible.
What exactly is real science to you, Josh? If it's anything like weird science, that would be awesome. Although, I think the supermodel would cause me to go to hell. So would learning shit. I don't know. Anyways, off the top of my head, from what I know in the past couple years that I've actually studied the bullshit in the Bible, there's actually a lot of shit that the Bible gets wrong. Let's just start in Genesis, okay? How about the fact that when God was hovering over this watery void at the beginning, that, you know, you're a creationist, so you think that's literal and shit. He's hovering over a void of water. Now, let's get something straight. It's not water, okay? The only elements that were available at the beginning of the universe were shit like helium and hydrogen and lithium. So there was no oxygen to make this water. It was special water if there was. He somehow created oxygen out of the other elements, and only oxygen. That was just it, because there was nothing else. Okay? So it starts off with some kind of special ass water that has since disappeared. And then he goes on to create plant life before a fucking sun exists. Okay? He creates plant life before a sun. So it exists, at least in Josh's view here, it exists a whole 24 hours before he creates a sun. Not even to mention the scientific fuck up that is the Noah's Ark story. Adam and Eve being the first two people and the only two people, and somehow populating the entire world with a bunch of shitty people, that Noah was the only good person, which, you know, later he gets drunk, passes out naked in front of his sons. That's always good. That is just in the very beginning of the book. Please take that in. This is not a scientific book. This book defies science.
I dare you to go on and Google Piltdown Man and Lucy and all of these other fossils that these people have had to make up. Why? Because they don't have real scientific evidence for evolution. So they've literally had to pull hoaxes over on people, and it's proven over and over by scientists themselves that these are actually orangutan jaws that are attached to human cranium.
Piltdown Man was a forgery. One forgery does not destroy evolution. One forgery doesn't mean anything. It means that there was a dishonest person who had a dishonest claim. That is all that is proof of. Recently, Charles Dawson has had his history of fakes shown to the world. So, you know, it's no real big surprise. I mean, there's been one asshole to throw in a bad set of bones. Now, you claim Lucy is a fake. Lucy is not a fake. Once again, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Really think about that. How much evidence does evolution really have? It was never observed. It was never watched.
We actually do have good evidence for evolution, even right here and now. One particular one is called ring species. This is when one particular species diverges on two paths and they meet up on the other side and they can't procreate. Even by biblical standards, this is a different kind. Because in the Bible, different kinds are said to be kinds of animals that can't procreate. So ring species fits into the biblical definition, and of course it is the scientific definition of different species and evolution in general. Now, here are some pretty little pictures for you to look at, just in case you actually need the visual.
Sure, there might be micro-adaptation, but that's our human bodies being able to adjust. You know, just like my human body, when I take in too many calories, yeah, it adapts, it gets bigger. Why? Because I took in too many calories.
Getting fat is not an adaptation. I'm the Godless Engineer. If you will, please kindly like, comment, and subscribe to me. You'll see a lot more content from me in the future. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop speaking out against people like this. So please do like, comment, subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links are down below. Have a good night.